Hi, I'm Robin Chestnut with the Juggling Guild. In this video, we're going to do something slightly different. Instead of juggling, we're going to be practicing balancing, and I'll tell you how it relates to juggling as well. A couple of principles to balancing, or tips. The longer something is, the easier it is to balance. The longer it is, the easier it is to do. The shorter it is, well, the harder it is to do. But whatever you're balancing, you're always going to be watching the top, and you certainly want the heavier end of the object that you're balancing on the top as well, because the heavy end is going to move a little bit slower. You'll have more time to react to get your hand underneath. And that's why we have various different lengths of these sticks built, so you can start off learning the long one and get shorter and shorter and shorter until you're really good at it. This is just a simple balancing tool that can be made very simply. It's I believe a 3/8 or no, not 3/8, it'd be a 5/8 inch dowel with a little bottom knob that you can get at any hardware store, a Home Depot or a Rona. You glue it onto the bottom. This is an old tennis ball. Get your parents to help you cut a little X into it and you can fit it on, and then we have some electrical tape to keep it on there. And that's as simple as it needs to be, or as complex as it needs to be. Some tips. Like I say, balancing is just watching the very top of the object, and it's not going to change. The other thing, and this is how it relates to juggling, is that when you're moving your hand underneath the object, you want to watch the top, but as you're moving your hand under the object, it's very similar to getting your hand under that ball that you've seen at the top of its arc and it's coming down and you're getting your hand under the ball. So this is sort of a good warm-up for throwing and catching a ball. So you can do this on your fingertip, or you can switch to the back of your hand for a bit of a challenge, or make a stop sign with your hand and put it on your thumb, and now that changes the angle. It gets a little bit higher. And then we can go to the chin as well. Of course, before we get to that, you want to practice with the other hand as well. And of course, if you want to get creative, you can do foot or shoulder or what have you. Then the three basics are chin, nose, and forehead as well. We're going to get some helpers to show you that. So this is Jake, this is Johnny. We're going to show you balancing three different sized objects. Jake here will do chin, I'll do forehead. Johnny here will do his nose. Hope you got a lot out of that, and you can continue to practice like a pro.